Well, first it was the Chief Minister who took Palike officials to task, and today it was the turn of the High Court to wrap the BBMP. Here's a report.
BBMP has come under High Court scanner for failing to tackle the mounting garbage issue in the city. One of the major reasons why the residents of Mandur have been suffering all these years is because BBMP has failed to segregate waste. The court is said to have received information on a garbage mafia rampant in the Palike. All fingers point at local representatives and Palike contractors. People who communicated with the High Court directly stated that despite their complaints to BBMP authorities and police, no action has been taken whatsoever.
ಇವತ್ತು ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಬೃಹತ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮಹಾನಗರ ಪಾಲಿಕೆ ಏನು ಅವರ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಾಗಲಿ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಫಲತೆ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ಕಸ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆನ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. ಈ ಜನತೆಗಳು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಜನತೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಅದನ್ನ ವಿಂಗಡಿಸಿ ಕಸ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಅದನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನಃ ಒಂದೇ ಸೇರಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಂಪ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕೋರ್ಟ್ ಬಹಳ ಖಾರವಾಗಿ ಪ್ರತಿಕ್ರಿಯೆ ನೀಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ಈಚ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ವಾರ್ಡ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂನ್ಸಿ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಒಬ್ಬ MLAಗಳಾಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅವರು ಸಹಕರಿಸಿ ಆ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರೀಸೈಕ್ಲಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲಾಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಏನು ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಡ್ರೈ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ವೆಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನರ್ಟ್ ವೇಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿಲ್ಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದೆ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಫಿಲ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಬರಲೇಬಾರದು. ಎಲ್ಲೇ ಆಗಲಿ ಜಾಗ ಖಾಲಿ ಜಾಗ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೋದಾಗ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಾಗ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬಾರದು.
According to High Court, even though majority of the residents of Bengaluru are segregating waste before disposing it, the Palike engineers have failed to do their bit. The city generates 4,000 tons of garbage every single day, of which only 800 tons is sent for segregation or composting. There are no arrangements to accommodate the remaining 3,200 tons of waste. M. Lakshmi Narayanan, BBMP Commissioner, who was present at the hearing, has been directed to bring things under control immediately. Waste generated in each ward is to be processed in the ward itself. Only inert waste like soil, concrete and other materials which are not biodegradable are to be dumped at landfills. Engineers and in-charge officers for each ward should be identified, and the Palike has been asked to file a report on the same to the High Court. Palike's inaction is said to have been the major reason for Mandur issue. The court did not shy away from expressing its extreme disapproval towards the lackadaisical attitude of the Palike. What remains to be seen is, after being prodded from all sides for their sloppy work, will the BBMP finally buck up and do their job? Ramesh, News 9, Bengaluru.
Well, as we feared, the Iraq crisis has knocked on our doors. Several Indians who were stranded in Iraq have gone missing, putting the Indian government in a spot of bother. Here's a report.
Crisis spills across borders. 40 Indians go missing. Look at these people sitting outside the Gurudwara. They are holding a picture of their beloved and praying hard for their return, even as they fear abduction by the Sunni insurgents. Until yesterday, Ministry of External Affairs had assured the safety of these Indians, but today it has come to light that 40 of them are untraceable. Amid worsening situation in Iraq, the Indian government contacted the Iraqi envoy to discuss ways of helping Indian nationals trapped in the affected areas of Mosul and Tikrit. It also held a crisis management meeting.
Based on information that we have gleaned from a variety of sources, including the International Red Crescent, that these 40 Indian workers, I can confirm to you now, have been kidnapped. But they have also indicated that at this stage they do not know the location of these 40 Indian workers who are kidnapped. I can confirm to you again, we have not received any calls of any nature from anyone who has indicated that about ransom, or also whether that they have taken these Indian workers under their control.
There are 46 Indian nurses, most of them from Kerala, still stranded in Tikrit. Hence, Chief Minister Oomen Chandy, along with other Congress leaders, has urged the Prime Minister to look into the matter and take urgent steps to rescue them.
So Tikrit is a town where a large number of Malayali nurses are working in various hospitals. There are 46 nurses working in Tikrit. who are virtually held up. They are cannot move out. They have no way to go to the airport. As yesterday also, I have made a request to the Honorable Prime Minister and also to the External Affairs Minister, Minister Raj. On the 13th of, that is last week, our Chief Minister of Kerala has made a request to the Prime Minister also. I'm sure that the Government of India has seized up the matter. But I think that it should be taken up at the highest level with more urgency.
The crisis situation is only escalating with several Indians untraceable. Even as Iraqis are losing hope, one wonders, what is the Indian government doing to rescue our brethren? A News9 report.
Well, Shobha, a maid servant of Kannada actress Shruti, has alleged the actress of ill treatment and threatening her as well. Shobha is a resident of Basaveshwar Nagar. She's also accused Shruti and her friend Balu of harassing her and threatening her and issuing death threats to her. She claims that she has lodged a complaint with the police commissioner as of now, but a formal complaint will be registered tomorrow. And she has gone on to accuse that she as well as her child were locked up for several days at end by Shruti as well as her friends. And she's gone on to accuse them of forcefully making her sign on a piece of blank paper. And while the Pretty Ness case has turned messier now, Wadia Group head and Ness Wadia's father, Nusli Wadia, has filed a complaint about the underworld threat calls to his office.
Don't run around Preeti Zinta. Give my message to Wadia, otherwise his business will be in trouble. This SMS was received by the secretary of Nusli Wadia, who is Ness Wadia's father. The message came from an international number which was tracked down to Australia. The person who sent this SMS claimed to be the Don from Mangalore, Ravi Pujari. After this underworld twist to the Preeti Ness mess, industrialist Nusli Wadia immediately filed a complaint. He said that his office has received numerous threat calls from the underworld. Nusli Wadia's complaint was transferred to the anti-extortion cell of the crime branch to check the authenticity of the caller's claim of being gangster Ravi Pujari. Meanwhile, the Preeti Ness case is getting more twisted with the latest mess. Cops are waiting for Preeti to return to India and re-record her statement. She is also required to name the witnesses in the case. At present, the police are going through the CCTV footage of 220 cameras which they have received from the BCCI. A News9 report.